pass. While crossing this golf course, I've been chased by dogs. I've been chased by birds. So I had to run back home. You know, there's a saying, God laughs when you make plans or something like that. This is definitely God laughing. Hey loves, it's your girl Tiffany Raquel Williams. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, and this video, I think it's going to be awkward, messy, scrambled together, all kinds of crazy, but I just really had to do it. I really had to do this video. So if you saw the intro, I think I might put it in the intro. If you saw the intro, then you saw me try to go out into nature today to film this, but the weather is not having it. We're currently having Sahara dust. We're currently having rain at the same time, which is good. It might be able to tame the Sahara dust. I have sinus. It makes me crazy, like sneezing, snot everywhere, sneezing 7-8 times in a row, craziness, right? So you're gonna be like, what's the point of this video? It's sort of like an update video, but it's really me laying everything on the table type vibe before I proceed to bring you faith and finance content, right? So I've been having so much issues with recording. So that's the first thing. So much issues with recording. If this mic is working good, you might be able to hear my voice above the ambient sound of the roadside. I live very near the main road, so you always get engines, you get other people's houses making noise. So it's lawnmower, it's wind blower, it's music, it's irritating, and so sometimes when you want peace and quiet, you just never get it. Right? So I know some people might be like, so maybe you should just get up and film in the morning early. Like, it's crazy. And sometimes when I decide, you know what, I don't have my own space to film. That's the first thing, right? And you know, for a content creator, sometimes you want to leave that space just as it is, so you could continuously just be recording. But when you live in a tiny place and you don't have much space to film, and you can't leave up like the backdrops and that kind of thing, you always have to take it down. It could kind of be frustrating, right? So needless to say, I had a bunch of excuses as to why I shouldn't be recording videos or shouldn't be creating content. And the craziness is, through my small business, through my entrepreneurship type thing, because I like to create content, I just couldn't stop creating content. So through my small business, I continue to create content for people. All right, still feeling like, Tiffany, what you doing? Why are you not creating content for yourself? And then I think I have I've never been diagnosed, but I think I have like a weird sort of anxiety where, like, I have millions of thoughts in my head, and it's hard for me to actually process and say the things that I feel how I want to say it in the moment. I'm actually better at writing because I could actually rearrange my thoughts on paper and be able to give you this perfect script. So for almost all my YouTube videos in the past, I will have to sit down and ensure I write out everything and say it as I have it written, right? So that could be a bunch of anxiety when you're trying to ensure that you get what you have to say out correctly, and you don't want people to be misled or misinformed, or you don't want to say it the wrong way. And everybody knows that creating content can be stressful when you're creating it. Like, content creators know where I'm coming from. But I feel as though all that stress is like a minuscule part of it from the actual drive and the love that I have and the passion that I have for creating content. In other words, I just want to create content regardless of how awkward I might be in front of the camera, regardless of the crazy things I might say. And when I look at myself again in editing, I'm like, why did I say that? Regardless of all of that, right? So I do still jot down. Let me show you my book. I probably showed you this book a long time ago. I do still jot down my thoughts and stuff in here. My goal is, let me take these extra papers out. My goal is to finish all of this and start a new book, meaning jot thoughts down, make videos until this book is finished and I'm starting a new one. So that's like my minuscule goal. Well, my overall goal, see? Scrambled thoughts and words. Anybody else like that out there? With something to say, but it's like, Anyway, so my points in this book, and I will basically be talking to you all today about the fact I just dropped my book. Yeah, this entire thing would be like one long blooper, basically. All right, let me get my book. So I don't have it all together. I do not have it all together. Right, so I'm gonna go through a list of reasons, excuses, I might say, that I have not been filming and recording in an effort to share parts of me that I would have never shared before, and also in an effort to just break that ice and begin creating content in the way in which my heart feels like I should. Right, so first of all, I know you're wondering, why is her hair pink and black? I've been doing my hair myself for like about a little bit more than a year now with yarn. So if you want to learn more about that, like what I do and how I do it, but it has been helping for me to save time and I guess grow up my hair so that I don't have to actually worry about what I'm going to do to my hair. But it's actually pink and black because that's what I had remaining. For my 30th birthday, I decided to do this to my hair for my 30th birthday, which is a good segue into my thoughts and feelings on turning 30, right? And this video is sort of like a shake up, wake up, create content, and do you, after this video is released, I need for you all to be like my accountability buddies, telling me what's going on, asking me why aren't you recording, or when is the next video going to come out, and that kind of thing. So turning 30 has been kind of, well, from the time I turned 29, I was like, I'm going to turn 30 next year. I have had thoughts, overwhelming thoughts of accomplishments versus where I am in life versus goals. You know, that's the time. I think 29 to 30, I don't know if I'm the only one, but 29 to 30 would have been a period of reflection, and not so much in a good way. It was more reflecting on the fact that I have not accomplished some of the things I wish I would have accomplished by now. It's going through the fact that in my mind it's like, okay, am I where I want to be? Why am I not where I want to be? Why can I accomplish more of my goals? Going through these SMART goals, measurable, specific, trying to see how I could turn things around, and also trying to balance all of that, whether it's the goals that I would have had for savings, investing, being really anxious about what to do next in order to be where I want to be, right? And also balance it with balancing those sort of stressful, overwhelming thoughts with being carefree and being relaxed and not worrying about where I am in life, and not really having it be this block over my head, about to fall kind of feeling. So it's been crazy. yeah, it's been crazy. I basically want to take you guys on my journey, right? So Tiffany Raquel Williams Faith and Finance content is really not about me teaching you all what to do from what not to do. It's basically me sharing my journey with you all, to a better future, right? You know, things are not where I want it to be. I don't have it all together. I I want to get my savings up. I want to delve into investment. I want to just be able to come out of even the living situation that I'm in. I have so much goals and stuff in mind, and it's just to execute, right? And I know everybody through this pandemonium that we all are in with lockdowns here in Trinidad and Tobago. It probably might have been tough because during this lockdown, having less money, less of everything, staying home, thinking, okay, you'll use the time to create content, yay! But then you realize you're feeling more overwhelmed and more anxious, and you're not even in the space of mind to create content. That's how crazy. I don't know if you're understanding me and getting all my scrambled words. My cat is at my foot. Yeah, all my scrambled words, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to relate to you all. So yes, I don't have it all together, but we are about to get it all together. That is the point. We have to get it all together. As I speak, you're probably hearing rain on the outside, which is keeping me really cool. So going forward, I will be sharing my journey, no matter how messy it is. Like literally, my journey to a more stable future, to housing, my journey to ensuring that everything around me is taken care of, my mommy is taken care of, you know, just everything you could think about when it comes to getting your life together is what I will be sharing with you, and also just throwing in a bunch of Caribbean vibes because I'm literally in the Caribbean now. So yeah. Your girl will be sharing her entire journey, no matter how crazy it is, as I said before, no matter the failures, where my head is at, what I plan to do, some of my goals and how I plan to accomplish them, some of the tools and techniques that I use on my faith and finance journey. So I really do hope you join my journey and you at least feel inspired to be yourself, to be normal, to be awkward if you're awkward. Yeah, basically things have not been exactly, putting back my book, things that have not been exactly how I wanted it, but whose life is exactly how they want it. I'm so thankful to God for this journey. And come to think of it, faith. I've had to literally endure some faith and finance experiences through this pandemonium, right? The fear of not having the income you want in order to cover all the expenses, and having faith in God to provide for you things to eat and drink, just to do everything in our purpose. Yes. So in past videos I would have talked about following my passion and following my purpose. In past videos I would have talked about following my passion and purpose with pride, and I think it's that time in my journey to do that, you know, to just go forward bravely no matter how scared and anxious I might be. And this video is to help me when I look back on it in the future, you know, to see how scrambled and how crazy and how discombobulated not a word how I was in this moment in terms of my headspace and where I intend to go. So I tend to be bringing you more content. That's the plan. I tend to dial down on the perfection in my mind, because your girl has been recording videos, not been able to edit them, then the time is past because they may have been like a timely kind of video. Your girl has been your girl has been in the content creation business, but too afraid to put things out there, put myself out there, but still want to, for the sake of documenting my journey. So I hope you really join this crazy journey of mine, and we'll see if we can get some outside views and videos sometime soon. If the weather, I keep working that way because that's through my window, and if the weather permits, I really do hope we get some awesome outdoor videos soon. Yeah, so join my journey, no matter how rough, tough, no matter the failures, no matter the fact that cars might be passing by and I might not choose the right time to post, and yeah, no matter how I ramble on. Yeah, and that's the thing. If you love me, then you love my rambles. You guys, let's use this as a jump start. Like, what have you been waiting on? What is causing you to stall? What is causing you to get writer's block? What is causing you to not start that business, to not do what it is that you're passionate about? What is stopping you? Like, what is the excuse? Are you like me with excuses of not having the right space, the right equipment, not even having the finances, not even having the time? What is really your excuse? So let's figure this thing out and hear what I think. For the last month or so, not month, like 2 months, I started something called accountability sessions, where I go live on Zoom and use that time for whatever it is I wanted to do. So at the beginning, I used the time for exercising, and I would invite anyone to come on to the Zoom to just be within that accountability session timeline and do something. So you could literally, I'll invite you, I'll leave the link down below. It's usually like 5 or 6 p.m. in the evening, and I want to start doing it in the morning. So for morning workouts and pray and starting your day right. You could probably do from like 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, because it's sort of random, but once you join from the information in the description, then it will help you to be accountable. So one of my friends would have joined, and she was even doing like editing a video while we were having this accountability session. So join me for accountability sessions. Perhaps during that time would be the time that I decide I have to record my videos or edit my videos or something, to keep us on top of things. Because why not? So I really hope you enjoyed listening to my rambles, and hope you understand why I have not been filming. It's all a bunch of anxiety and excuses. And really it's time to put our faith into practice and do the thing. Yeah. To do the damn thing. Alright, thanks for watching, and you will see me in the next video.